Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
I'm ready too.
Good.
All right.
What is it?
It's Jill for today.
Oh, wow. I see you're testing another
I have
new
another hat. I do. It's a little more dramatic.
Yeah, the feedback on the other one is
It's
very
excellent,
favorable.
excellent. In fact, we went to Costco today and to Trader Joe's. No one stared and nobody laughed,
Yeah, that's
which
a good
I thought was
sign.
really
Yeah.
a good sign. So yeah, this is number 2.
As far as you know.
That's true. They talked about me, and as soon as I walked up the aisles, it was one of the things. Honey, they did say that. It was So
It's got her signature glass of wine.
So the director's here,
Yeah.
and he is like ready to just. We watched several movies.
Yeah.
Well, we have a
I
sample.
need 3 things.
What?
I need a haircut,
Yeah.
I need a shave,
Yeah.
and I need a U.S. Congress that isn't totally corrupt. But you know what I
In
say?
that order?
Not necessarily in that order. You know what I always say? 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
No. So we watched several, because we're on 30 days of Netflix, which we're not going to be able to get through our TV unless we get a hookup of another machine and all
Or we
that.
buy a smart TV or something. I always resent having a TV that's smarter than I am.
Well, I think we'd be really smart to not buy another TV at this time.
Found
So
a real nice one at Costco today for only $1,500.
That's going to happen. So anyway, we watched a few things.
Vodka.
Oh, vodka and drink here. We watched Food Inc.
Which would piss off the good humor.
It would. We watched Cowspiracy. And then I watched, while the director was working today, I watched the Walmart documentary. And all 3 of those absolutely sent us into Novaville. I mean, we just like, you know what happens is you become complacent, right? I think this is probably, we've been very radical all our lives, really, politically, environmentally, and that sort of thing. And, you just start to kind of slow down in that area as far as, keeping tabs on. And you kind of know what's going on. You kind of know. But then when you see it, it's like...
I always thought that Dick Cheney was the Antichrist, but I think it's actually the entire government of the United States.
Yeah, they're not great.
It's
But
corrupt.
I'll tell you what, though. I mean, all of it was just hideous. All of it was. And I still... I'll tell you what I cannot get out of my face, and it's just like totally creeping me out. We watched Food Inc., I think was the movie, and the guy had a hole in the cow. It was just
Had a hole in the side of the cow. He was reaching into his stomach. Does this hurt the cow? Oh no.
Oh no. But he had a hole.
How do you know?
And he put like a flange around the hole so he could continue to get in. It was just the grossest thing I have ever seen in my entire life. And I can't get it out of my face. You know what I mean? It's like a tape recorder. I think we need to move on.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so we got all that done. We went to Trader Joe's today.
Yes, we did.
And we found out some interesting things for you. And maybe you already know this, but
It's a new food review coming soon.
not till Thanksgiving.
Until Thanksgiving. Hold it up. Hold it up. There it is.
Because I can't see. This is what we have decided we are having for Thanksgiving dinner.
Breaded, turkeyless, stuffed roast with gravy.
Yeah. And it was $10.
Yeah.
Yeah. And has gravy in it, and of course the stuffing. Oh my God, get back, get back.
I could go to another room.
You almost need to with the wrinkles on my face. Anyway, what we learned today, because after these movies like Monsanto is,
Monsanto is bad.
I tell you, that movie just told.
But don't say it out loud, because
God,
under
no.
the Patriot Act, they can sue you and you will lose.
We learned from G.I. Joe's today.
From who? G.I. Joe's.
I said G.I. Joe's.
Yes, you
didn't I?
did.
We had a store here called G.I. Joe's. Trader Joe's. We asked about GMOs after we'd seen, Food Inc. If it is a product in Trader Joe's, I put that pen down, that is not of a animal/dairy nature, right? Any animal kind of product. Everything in their store is non-GMO.
Non-GMO.
That's it. Bottom line. Period.
Organic, non-organic, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Non-GMO, unless it's basically a meat product or dairy product, because what they can't guarantee is what the animals were fed.
Yeah.
So
I thought it was fabulous because I thought, oh my
So do
goodness, because organic has to be non-GMO. But that doesn't mean that everything that is not organic cannot be GMO. It's kind of a, anyway, we were very, oh, I'm sorry, what? Well, what?
Organic, you said, has to be non-GMO, right? Okay.
But something that is not organic can
Be GMO, yes.
non-GMO.
It can be, yes.
It can be, and that's
Yeah.
what we're talking about.
Right. We bought some Trader Joe's cream cheese, or vegan cream cheese, that was non-organic today, but it is non-GMO.
That's correct, because it's not a dairy product.
Correct.
Oh, got that over with. This is really
Complicated.
It is very. I've broken a cardinal rule.
What's that?
Listening to Christmas music.
No. It's not even Thanksgiving.
I know it. That's what I mean about the cardinal rule.
What I object to is, from what I heard, you're listening to bad Christmas
No,
music.
it's Pandora, and it's like the oldies Christmas stuff, like that from Bing Crosby and Perry Como,
but
and
it's like
Frank Sinatra, Burl Ives.
traditional Christmas songs
Jolly
sung by
Christmas.
famous people on bad days they were having, because it's not their, not the versions we normally know of. And then you've got all these people who, for some reason, think they need to re-sing a classic Christmas song. Like, I know you love Michael Bublé, but
What did he
that
sing?
crap
Yeah.
he was singing earlier today was not good.
Yeah. Well, anyway, we're listening to Christmas music, which leads me into our next topic, Christmas movies. Now, he and I are going to put our little brains together, and we are going to put together a list of our 10 favorite Christmas movies of all time. And we're tagging anyone out there, aren't we? We're doing it. We are doing a
Are we?
tag.
Oh, okay.
We are doing a tag. The next episode of Jill for Today, you see, we are going to do our 10 top Christmas movies. And then we're tagging you. And I'm trying to think of who should we tag first. I know who to tag first.
Shannon Eddy.
There you go. So you start working on that, Shannon and Eddie, because we're first and you're second.
But we're in a whole totally different generation than Shannon Eddy.
Well, that's true.
So their Christmas movies are going to be different than ours.
Christmas on Elm Street.
Christmas on Elm Street. Yeah.
Terminator Christmas.
Santa gets a Speedo, things like
God,
that.
yeah. But it will be fun to see how people, kind of do that. So, which kind of leads me to the last topic that I think I wanted to I didn't want to touch on it. I kind of wanted to talk about it today. The director and I have been talking, and I think that maybe once a week I must say to you, I think I want to quit my channel, don't I?
Yeah.
Here in YouTube land, and especially in the place that we're at right now, we have a lot of people who we call our community. They're vegan or not vegan, but we've kind of got this little cloister of people around us that we feel very comfortable with.
Yes.
And we share, our vlogs. We share what we're doing, where we're going, who we are, and all of that's good and wonderful. And I love seeing other people and seeing what they're doing in their lives and hearing about it. Because what's amazing is that through these cameras, these video cameras, we get to know people from all over the world, really, different countries. But there's also that other side of it, is that generally we get wonderful comments. I get great comments on my hat. People enjoy us. We enjoy other people that we watch. But you do get those clunkers. You get those people. I call them hit and run. They come in, they give you a thumbs down, or they say something really horrible in the comments. Really horrible. Well, of course, you just ditch the comment and you block them, and that takes care of the problem.
If you want to be a horrible person, run for Congress.
But my point is, I just went right over that.
Yeah.
But my point is that, there's this fine line. You say, if I could just have this community around me, and you didn't have to have some jerk off, right, that comes in and says something really horrible.
Jerk off?
Yeah, I did. Or some troller, or whatever the terms
Some
are.
nut job.
What?
Nut job.
What about it?
Like some troll or nut
Oh,
job.
nut job. Okay.
Like one of our family or something.
Yeah. In fact, that's an interesting thing you bring up. My family doesn't even know about my channel.
And we'd like to keep it that
And
way.
I keep it that way because why? This is personal.
Yeah.
What I do and the same thing with what we do on Jill for Today is personal. I know that seems weird.
What goes on Jill for Today stays
Yeah.
on Jill for Today.
And that's what's
It's kind of like Vegas.
Yeah. So that's the weird part, is that I can share my world with people I don't really know, but I don't want my family to know about my world. So it's a very odd
Or our
thing.
friends, our
Oh, yeah.
local friends.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm trying to. So here's the point: is that you get to a point where you say, my channel's growing, which is wonderful, and we love doing this, don't we?
Yeah.
But again, you start to get this kind of icky feeling sometimes that you're very vulnerable.
Yeah.
Really, and
We've had about 200,000 people view that popcorn popper review.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of views.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we've had some bad reviews.
Yeah.
Fine. I don't care whether you don't like the review of the popcorn popper or you don't like the fact that you may have had the popcorn popper and you don't like it. But when it's the attack, just the unsolicited attack on a person, I don't ever understand what makes a person tick like that. Why they feel the need to come in and hurt someone. You're being very quiet.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking about the popcorn popper, actually.
Yeah.
About the fact that, we had recommended using Orville Redenbacher's popcorn in it. And we have since found out that Orville Redenbacher's, whom I called, and they assured me their popcorn was non-GMO, they are a purchaser from Monsanto. Monsanto's middle name is GMO, so I don't know if Orville's giving me the true story or not. Anyway, but we're probably not going to buy it again.
No. Well, we got a little off topic there, but that's all right.
But go ahead, back to
Well, that was just
YouTube.
all I wanted to comment on. It's just that it's a funny thing. Like I said, we enjoy doing this, and we enjoy the people, our family, our community here.
Yeah.
And then you get some crazy outsider that comes in.
We don't expect you to like everything we do or everything Jill Verde does, but when I was a kid growing up, my parents had an old saying that they instilled in us. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Just don't watch or don't comment at all. But why be negative?
Yeah.
It just, nobody benefits from it. And it just bounces off, and it kind of goes back to you too, because if you're going to be negative, you're going to feel negative. And if we all were just more up, listen to who's talking.
Well, I also want to say here that nothing's happened, the recent that has made us want to do this. It's just us beginning to talk about this.
Right.
Yeah. And I think that we've experienced other people in the YouTube community who've kind of expressed the same thing. So you're just kind of out there, and it's like, eek, sometimes eek. But I'm not going anywhere. Are you?
No.
I have more hats to show.
My sister does watch our channel.
Oh, but she's a lovely, I love Wendy.
I know.
And of course, Bob's just wonderful.
Bob's a hoot.
Ooh. Yeah, he is a hoot. I love, they're great people. All right, are we kind of done here? I think so. Anything else you want to mention?
No, it's cold.
Oh, we're going to have a heck of a storm.
Like, we're due for a big storm. We had a story on the news last night. Max is our Metropolitan Area Express. It's light rail. And it actually, they were showing it went through a flooded area, and the water was getting everybody wet inside because it was actually inside the elevated platform inside the cars.
That is scary stuff.
And we're due for another big storm.
Yeah.
But when I went out to get the mail yesterday and today, I felt the same way. We've skipped right over fall and we're into winter. So I think it's going to be a harsh winter.
Well, we need it. I mean, I'm not complaining. Are you complaining?
Just when I get cold.
Well, we'll just throw another fire on the propane tank or something.
Or throw another log on Jill Verde because she's exothermic. She gives off heat.
I do. I'm always very warm, aren't I? I'm a warm person.
Exothermic. That's your day for
word for the day. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to head out of here. Don't forget 10 most favorite Christmas movies.
Be thinking about that because you don't know. You might be one of the ones who gets tagged.
That's right. And if you don't have an active channel, where you do your own thing, comment, write us. We want to know, don't we?
Sure.
So leave it in the comment box. I'd love to see what you guys like to watch.
Feedback on Jill's hat, please. she's going through a succession of hats and headbands and scarves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Trying to deal with her thinning hair problem.
Thinning?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're kind of in a race. We're going to see if my monk's cap comes forward first or her thinning hair goes back
Oh,
first.
it's a bitch getting old.
Yes, it is.
All right, everybody, take care. Thanks for viewing. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Tell your friends if you have friends. Like us. What else?
Drink more. It's good for you. It's nutrient dense.
It's nutrient dense.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Lots of good grains and stuff in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. And it's vegan.
It is vegan.
All right, everybody, take care. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.